My name is Daniela de Santiago. I am 29 years old. I am a single mother of two boys, a 9-year-old and a 2-year-old. Here's one that won't leave me alone. If I was to ask my friends and family as to how I am goofy, I am funny, I am a klutz, I'm a hard worker, I don't give up, I am a busy mother, I like to keep moving around. I was born and raised in El Paso, Texas. I then moved to Anthony and became a vet tech from 2015 to 2016. I then moved to Grants, which is an hour away from Albuquerque. I'm not sure if any of you know where that might be. I moved there from 2016 to 2019, and I did the Aggie Prep program. From then, I was teaching 7th grade science. Excuse me. For roughly about 3 years. I then moved to Las Cruces in August of this past year. At the moment, I am an education assistant from August, and I switched over to be a one-to-one with an autistic student. The reason I decided to do this was because I knew that if I was to be teaching and going to grad school, it was going to be very hectic. Second was because, as you know, I told you that I was doing the Aggie Prep program. I ran into some hiccups throughout my journey. I had an abusive boyfriend. I finally left him, and now that I am free, now I am focusing on my kids, focusing on school and at work. But I want to graduate with my master's, hopefully in May. Excuse me. Shh. The reason I wanted to become an educator, to be quite frank, I was looking for a career. Once I got into it, I enjoyed it. Not so much for the paycheck, but because I saw my students actually learning. My students, when I would tell them information, I would see how they would regurgitate the information, and they would be on point. So much on point that they were almost, they knew what biology was, how the anatomy worked, and I was so happy with that. Another thing that, the reason that I'm teaching, that I want to become an educator, is because I have seen students struggle, and struggle to the point where they go to school and it's just, okay, let's learn, teachers don't care, whatever. And I have seen when a teacher actually cares for the students, they give you more work that is what you are asking for. It's work. If they don't understand it, you can explain, okay, this is where they didn't understand, let me try again to teach them another way. Or maybe a peer can help them out. It's that connection that you have with the students, and that is the reason why I wanted to become a teacher. Another reason is too because, again, excuse me, as you know, I'm sorry, I have bronchitis, and if I talk too much, I start coughing. Another reason why I wanted to start teaching was because, as you can tell, I have 2 boys. I needed to be home by 3 because if I'm not here, who's going to take care of them? So that's me. As I told you, I'm working with special education students, and the reason I also wanted to work with SPED was because, again, I got my bachelor's in animal science. I wanted to be a vet, not a teacher. I did not know how to accommodate to all the students. I had a student with Asperger's, and I did not know how to properly teach him because he was always so hyperactive, shouting out answers here and there. I had students with ADHD. I had students from all types of spectrums. Not only that, when I would go to the SPED class, I would see how they would be so bored. So, not because the teacher wasn't teaching them, but because they didn't understand the material. Probably the material was too easy for them. So that is why I'm working with the SPED department at the moment, so that I can be able to teach all the students from all the spectrums for when I'm teaching science, God willing, in August. Um, mm, mm, mm. What else? I also haven't taught before I became a teacher. I never taught before. Again, I was a vet tech. So once I got into teaching, they gave me the curriculum. Here it is, teach it. I did not know what the heck they were talking about. So I literally was thrown within the wolves without knowing what to do. So for about my first year teaching, I was a total jerk. I was very tough. I would give notes as college level, which is incorrect. Second year teaching, I slacked it a lot. I was a new mom. Well, to my second baby. So I kind of slacked it. I was not happy with myself. Third year, I kind of knew how to be able to be at work, at home, and be able to work them together. So if you guys have any questions, I'm here.